So today we're going to focus on the head, the neck, shoulders, and upper back. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some warm-up exercises for those areas. Then I'm going to go into some strength training exercise that you can do with a resist band. And then I will finish it off with stretches for the same area. So if you're warming up those areas, you could be standing, you could be seated down. You could just do circular motions of the shoulder. I like to do them to the back because this way it opens up the chest, but circular motions loosen the joints. And now I'll do the other side. So think about 8 repetitions on each side to open up those shoulders and chest. Now you can do them together slowly, up, around, and down and back, up, around, down and back, up, around, down and back. And another way of loosening up that shoulder is called the pendulum. You stand with one foot in front, and then you go heel, heel up, toe up, and then let the arm just swing naturally forward and back. So now this is, once again, loosening up that shoulder joint. So this is called a pendulum. Remember, we're going to do each side 8 to 10 reps. And then we're just going to switch legs, and we start by moving toe up, heel up. Let the body start the movement, and then the arm will follow. So the body actually is initiating that move forward and back, letting it just hang from the shoulder. The other would be to hinge at the hip and just do circular motions, letting that hand hang, and then go the other way, all the way around. Good. And then the other arm, same thing. Remember, we're going to do 8 to 10 reps in each direction. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller just for the sake of time. Now come back up. You can bring your elbows in and squeeze them to the back. That gives you a nice stretch through the chest. Elbows are in and squeeze to the back. Elbows in and squeeze to the back. And then you can do circles with those elbows. 8 to 10 reps once again. And bring them down. You can bring your hands in and then just open up, spread the fingers wide, squeezing the shoulders. Bring cross in front, and again, hold. You can hold for 3 counts. And cross in front and open and hold. And bring them down. All right, so now you could sit in a chair. I have a stability ball, which I plan to sit on because that's going to engage my core a little bit more, but either works. I'm taking a yellow resistance band. You can order these bands on Amazon. This band is made by Marathew, and it's a yellow resistance band. It's a wonderful, wonderful band for using for all your resistance exercises. So holding the band right in front of you, a little bit lower than your shoulders, initiate the move by squeezing the shoulder blades and then pulling and holding 1, 2, 3, and release. This is working those postural muscles of the upper middle back. You'll feel this between your shoulder blades and also in the back of your neck. Pull and hold. 1, 2, 3, and release. Again, exhale on the pull. 1, 2, 3, and release. Once again, I'm going to do 8 to 10 reps of that movement. Now I want to challenge it a little bit more. I can do a diagonal movement where I'm going to pull down, up. Once again, focusing on those posture muscles of the upper back. Shoulder blades coming together. And release. Slow and controlled. Exhale and pull. I'm going to do 4 on each side just for time's sake. But if you're doing this yourself, you could do 8 reps on each side. Remember, listen to your body and do what feels right for you. Other side, same thing. Shoulder blades initiate the move by squeezing, down, up, pull, and release. And a down, up, pull, and release. 2 more. A down, up, pull, and release. And 1 more. A down, up, pull, and release. Release those shoulders because you're going to feel that. Thinking about the head and neck, I'm going to give a little stretch while I'm resting those shoulders before I show you one more strength exercise. Look over to your right and then over to your left and over to your right. So if you repeat a stretch 2 to 4 times, you're going to get a bigger range of motion. So notice with your eyes each time as you come around that you can see a little bit further behind you as our neck loosens up, and to the other side. So the last one I'm going to show you to strengthen the back is I'm going to put that band right around my feet. I'm going to reach down and grab that band, sit up nice and straight, rotate the shoulders down and back. And now as you exhale, you're going to pull your wrist towards your hips, squeezing those shoulder blades, and release. This is a seated row. And pull and hold. Once again, slow and controlled. And release. And pull and hold. And release. And pull and hold. And release. I'll do 8 reps. Exhale on the pull. Inhale as you lower. We have 3 more to go. Pull and hold. And release. Pull and hold. And release. And 1 more. Pull and hold. And release. You can just let the band go down. All right, let's focus on some stretches for the head. You can drop your ear towards your shoulder, and with this hand, you gently place it on top of your head. Let the other arm come out, and gentle pressure, not too much, pulling that head towards your shoulder, and you can circle this arm, trying to get some stretch and mobility in the neck, and you go the other way. Now, you can also turn your head and drop your nose towards your shoulder and put a little bit of pressure on the back of your head, and you're going to feel a little bit more of a stretch through the side of the neck. This is a great stretch, especially if you have problems with numbness in your fingers and hands. Now the other side, once again, gently let the arm hang, and you're going to do 8 circles in one direction. And then you're going to do 8 circles in the other direction. Now I'm going to turn my head and drop my nose towards my armpit and shoulder, and I'm putting some pressure to the back of my head, so I'm feeling a little bit more of a stretch in that part of the neck. You can interlace both hands and bring them up, and then pull them over to one side to get a big stretch along that side. And then the other side. Notice I'm letting my hips move with the ball. If you're sitting in a chair, that won't happen. Bring those hands down to the front. Bring one arm across, shoulders down, grab that shoulder, and rotate, giving a really great stretch through that scapular muscle of your back and bone in the back. And the other side. And come on back. Now, last stretch, I'm just going to give you a stretch for your hands. Hands are up. So I like this little routine. Thumbs come in towards your little finger and out. In and out. You can do that 10 times. Then hold the thumb in, close and open 10 times. And then you can let the thumb squeeze a fist and open 10 times. You can circle from the wrist 10 and the other side 10. Last stretch, we're just going to rotate over to one side and hold it, looking over our shoulder, and then all the way across to the other side. Repeating that stretch 4 times. Thank you very much for joining me today. I look forward to our next session.